which, as you all know, this time of the year there's always anticipation for the upcoming tropical cyclone season for 2015 and 16. We are now transiting through that period. As you all may have known, last week the tropical depression that was identified northwest of Rotuma, and we were quite fortunate that it did not develop into a tropical cyclone and transited far away from our geographical location to warrant any concerns or bring about any damages to the country. But now, with the advent of the new season 2015 and 16, and also with our general understanding of the changes that are happening in our climate, and also with this El Nino phenomenon, we have witnessed a few weather patterns like the tropical depression that was witnessed last week, and I believe an earlier depression, tropical cyclone that had developed, I believe, early in the year, or middle of the year, north of the Solomon Islands and Vanuatu. But this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, we had to give you our official release for what we at the Department of Met, in consultation with our counterparts, with our overseas partners, foresee as a forecast of tropical cyclones for the 2015-16 season. With the tropical cyclone season approaching, the Fiji Meteorological Service predicts there is an elevated risk for Fiji to experience tropical cyclones in the upcoming season. There is moderate probability for 2 to 3 tropical cyclones to pass through Fiji waters, with one anticipated to reach Category 3 or above. There is a high probability that these cyclones will pass close to or over the northern and eastern parts of Fiji. Whole of the country should remain alert and prepared at all times throughout the season. It is critical that communities across Fiji act responsibly and pay close attention to all weather forecasts, warnings and advisories issued by the Fiji Meteorological Service and government. For the region, the risk is elevated, with 10 to 14 tropical cyclones predicted to occur within Fiji's area of responsibility in the 2015-16 season. 4 to 8 predicted to reach Category 3, and 3 to 7 predicted to reach Category 4 or 5 status. These predictions is given to alert the public and the general idea about what to expect for the upcoming cyclone season, and not definite numbers. It is expected that the total number of tropical cyclones will be in the vicinity of the values and not necessarily within the given range. Based on the latest information, the risk of tropical cyclone occurrences is highly elevated for the Solomon Islands, Wallis and Futuna, Tokelau, Samoa, Northern Cooks, French Polynesia, and an elevated risk is predicted for Vanuatu, Fiji, Niue, Southern Cooks, while normal risk is anticipated for New Caledonia, Tuvalu, and Tonga. The risks of severe cyclones are highly elevated this season for Northern Cook Islands and French Polynesia, elevated for Vanuatu, Tuvalu, and Fiji, Wallis and Futuna, Tokelau, Samoa, Tonga, Niue, Southern Cook Islands, and normal for the Solomon Islands and New Caledonia. The current El Nino Southern Oscillation conditions, the existence of warm, cool pool of sea surface and the subsurface temperature anomalies in the region all point to a tropical cyclone genesis through the 2015 season to lie normally east of the international deadline. The official 2015-16 tropical cyclone season begins on 01 November 2015 and ends on 30 April 2016, although cyclones can form in months outside this period. This peak period for cyclones in the region is usually January to March. A detailed version of the 2015 and 16 tropical cyclone season outlook issued by the Fiji Meteorological Service is available on its website, www.met.gov.fj. Ladies and gentlemen, in our level, Director Meteorology, Mr. Rabin, and I are happy to take any further questions.
The severe cyclones over here, we're talking about category 3 and above, and the risks of these severe cyclones are elevated for those countries. We will talk here only for Fiji. The strategic plan that we have deployed, the information has gone to the cabinet, and as and when the advisories or the alerts or warnings will be issued, the necessary actions or the preparedness that is required at a level will be relayed to the public. However, as we have stressed, at all times, all communities are requested to be prepared for the upcoming tropical cyclone season.
As you have witnessed from, just in addition to the question, I believe the general advice to the public is normal every year in preparation for every tropical cyclone season. I think that's very important. However, our relationship with the media is also quite critical. As you've known from last year and also from last week's tropical depression that had passed through our certain areas of our waters, we will also be convening the relevant media conferences twice on a daily basis. So should, fingers crossed, should any of these depressions or tropical cyclones eventually eventuate in our waters, that's the process that we're going to undertake, and we will be relying heavily on representatives from the various media organizations to disseminate this weather to all citizens in the country so they can take the relevant precautionary measures to prepare for any severe weather forecast that will be deemed to be passing through Fiji waters.
As we know, when the El Nino phenomenon is affecting the Pacific, some parts of the region experience dry spells, even leading into droughts. However, some of those other islands receive more than enough rainfall they're supposed to get. So with the upcoming tropical cyclone season, should the tropical depressions or severe weather come through this way, they should relieve the dry conditions that they are experiencing.
We'd like to encourage all Fijians to take heed of this advice from Water Authority of Fiji. We all have our part to play in ensuring that we have enough and adequate water supplies for our daily lives. We also encourage all Fijians to take advantage, and should there be rainstorm in their geographical location, to also look at harvesting rainwater. For many in our villages, we see drums, and now we're very fortunate to see all these plastic containers that are out in many of our rural communities. That also does not prevent us living in the urban centers to also pursue the same avenue. I think the call to save water is a call to all Fijians in the country, whether you're living in the Central Division or in the Northern and the Western and Eastern Division. It's a general call to all Fijians to save water and see how best we can look after our water resources during this El Nino phenomenon.